Seeking Alpha CEO Interviews is a premier destination for discussions with the top leaders in the public markets. Here's a clip of Narbé Alexandrian, CEO of RIV Capital, a cannabis investment and acquisition firm, talking about why the U.S. market is the holy grail for cannabis.
Formerly, we were called Canopy Rivers, and originally we were a venture capital vehicle where we're taking minority stakes within cannabis companies all across the value chain. And some of those were a great success, namely TerrAscend, which was a huge win for us. And other ones are still harvesting in terms of growing, and some of them didn't work out as well. As you know, this is a very high growth rate industry where things are moving very quickly, much more mature now than it was 3 years ago when I first joined the industry. But at the time, we were making a lot of these minority investments. One of the issues that we were grappling with that entire time was there's a huge amount of opportunity out there, but we are still a public company and we have a public vehicle. And there was a misalignment there, which is why you don't see many venture capital funds being public. The venture capital model itself is you invest in a minority stake, you don't control, you don't consolidate, and you see the investment through the time horizon that it takes to exit. And that could be anywhere from 3 years to 5 years to 7 years to more than 10 years. There's a misalignment with that and how a public company structure works, where your investors are looking for quarterly earnings reports and what have you done for us in the last 3 months. So that misalignment made it very difficult to keep that venture capital model going. So back in December, we announced the deal with Canopy Growth, where we divested 3 of our portfolio company interests, used some of the proceeds to take out Canopy Growth to allow us to go into the U.S. market. And I do believe the U.S. market is the holy grail right now within the cannabis sector.
Catch the full interview of this conversation on seekingalpha.com under CEO Interviews or by typing their stock ticker, CNPOF, into our search box. And don't forget, subscribe to CEO Interviews and get the episodes delivered straight to your inbox.